Ah, fine. So going on something like this. So here some dimensions are given. Some dimensions are given. So doors you are giving, you are showing the doors here. All those things you are going to show. All the doors and everything. And you are mentioning the dimensions. But will you live in this? Will you live? Will you live inside? No, sir. It is nothing but a specification. SEMA, it is nothing but a specification. It is a specification, guys. Specification of a house. Specification of house. It is nothing but a formula of house. Formula of your house. Formula of your house. Right? Formula of house. It is a formula of our house. It is a formula of our project. Yes. So, in that you are mentioning collection of rooms, collection of sit-outs, collection of all these things you are mentioning is a blueprint of it. But we can't live inside. Similar manner, when you want to, this is treated as what? This is treated as what? In our object-oriented programming, this is called a class. This is called a class. Now, this kind of a definition, this kind of specification, you will give to one architect, you will give to one builder. He will really construct the house. He will construct the house, and he named as a X house. Some physical land he will give, and he will construct the house for a period of 1 year. So name it as what? X house. Then he will be living inside of it. It is treated as what? Taking some space and then doing the things. So you are living inside the object only. So data processing will be done with the object only. To create an object, compulsory one formula is required. Using the same designing, another person also will create the same house because they like this type of plan and they will go for what? They will go for what? The same house is designed by another person also. Same house is designed by another person also. In a gated community, all the people are going to design their own houses with the same plan. This is called a Y house. This is called a Y house. It is called a what? Object. Dear students, dear students, if you really follow me now, I'm going to give you one small point here. I want to store, see ma, I want to store, see guys, I want to store number of the student number I want to store, see, student number I want to store, student name I want to store, student name I want to store, and student marks I want to store, student marks I want to store, student college name I want to store. See, student college name I want to store. These are called my data members we can call. Dear students, these are called the data members. These are called the data members. Where I will keep that? That I will keep it into in a class. That I will keep it in a class. Just for a minute, you see. Just for a minute, you see. This is called the class. What is the name of the class? All of you tell me. What is your class name? I said. I decided to store all the student numbers, names, and etc. I am planning to define a class. Now I am taking student. Now I am taking student. Now I am going to specify inside of it number of it. Next I am taking name of it. Next I am taking marks. Next I am taking marks. Next I am taking what? Hare Krishna. Switch off your video. Right. Now I want to take it as a college name. College name I want to store. These are all called what? These are all called what? Data members we can call. Data members we can call. Data members, first time I am introducing the terminology for you because some starting point is required. Then on the data members, some operations we are doing now. So this memory space will be coming when we create an object. S is equal to first student is coming. I will say what the student of. See, you know how to create an object of list of, tuple of, set of, etc. When S1 is coming, what I will do? I will get the memory space. Memory space for what? S1. Memory space for S1. In that memory space, what is the memory space is created? Memory space is created for what you mentioned here. Memory space is created for what you mentioned. What is the mentioning here? What is coming? STNO. Next, what is coming? Name. Next, what is coming? Marks. Next, what is coming? College name. College name. This is a coming here. So I'm taking here name. I'm getting the name. Next, I'm getting what? Marks. I'm getting marks. Whatever you mentioned, these are called what? These are called data members. And there are varieties of data members are there. I'm going to introduce in the class. I will enlightening your skills. Okay. Only data members enough? Data members are used for what? Storing the data. Data members are used for what? Storing the data. Because this is one of the critical point. If you catch this now, it's finished. Data members I am using inside the class reflect into the object where I can store my data as what? Number one. Number student name. I'm going to say Bruce Lee. So Bruce Lee. Next I'm going to take it as marks. I'm going to take it 55.55 and the college name is called JNTU. Tell me, whatever the data members are there, those data members are coming here. Generally, I am talking about all this. Whatever the data members are there, I am going to mention the data members as this. Data members are used for what? Storing the data. Why do you use data members in the class, ma? Please confirm. Why do you use the data members in the class? Yes, please. To store the data in the object. Whatever the data members you are mentioning inside the class, they are reflecting to the object. In the object, they are reflecting. Okay, in the object, they are reflecting so that I can store the data. Okay. On the data, when it is stored, only data storing enough? Huh? You need to do some operations on the data or not? You need to do some operations on the data or not? Come on, ma, speed up. You need to do some operations or not? Yes, sir. To do the operations, what concept is required? To do the operations, which concept is compulsory? Functions are compulsory. Kishan, very good, ma. Functions are compulsory. Those functions, first time we are writing inside of your class. Def. What we are doing? Get the total marks. I'm saying that get the total marks. See, I will define it. Later I will define. Decide grade. I'm saying decide grade. Next is called what? Display. Def. Display. I'm going to say, ma. See, because I need to discuss a lot with you. Display student details. These are all called what? These are all called functions. Generally, we call it the functions. We are writing the functions inside the class. Once you write the functions inside the class, we can call with respect to S1 dot. What is that? Get the total marks like L1 dot copy, L2 dot append, like that. S1 dot, what I can call? Get a total marks. S1 dot decide grade. S1 dot display student data. These are known as what? Functions are written inside the class. From now onwards, we call it as what? Methods we can call. If I don't write the functions inside the class, we call it the functions only. Actually, general terminology is called subprograms. See, subprograms. You already aware of this. In the beginning of the sessions, we already aware of it. Subprograms are written normally. They are nothing but functions. Ma. Subprograms are written inside the class. They are known as what? Methods. Only terminology is changing, but everything is got different. Yes. Fine. Coming to the point of it. Yes, ma. Kaushal Tata. Fine. Coming to the point of it. Subprograms are known as what? Functions. If such subprograms are written inside the class, it is known as methods. Without class, what is that? Without class, it is known as what? Functions. But actually, definition, syntax, parameter mechanisms, global variables, everything is same. Only difference is we are going to mention the place. Come on, what is this? S1 is called object. Mr. Who is this? Nikhil is asking, what is S1? What is Nikhil? What is S1 dot? I will write my S1 dot. You need to write calling the method. So need to listen the class carefully. Nikhil, S1 dot. I said that need to call this method. Get total marks. Like that I want to write it. I want to write it. But I did not write it. I will write later one by one after a few minutes. That statement, nothing to worry. So it is only the matter of what? Want to make you to understand. What is the definition of class? Tell me. What is the definition of class? If you really follow me, please tell me, all of you. What is the definition of class? Yes, please. A class is Kishan, that is called your outdated. There, stop it, all of you. Collection of objects, that is called a blunder. Class is a collection of objects, that is a blunder. That is your outdated knowledge, college level knowledge. Now, definition of class is collection of data members and methods. I told you already, when anybody asks classes, they will tell collection of objects. That's a blunder I told already. A class is a collection of data members and methods. Purpose of class is what? To develop the programmer defined data type and to develop the real-time application. Arindam, purpose of class is different, definition of class is different. Now I am asking definition of class. Please tell me, all of you. A class is a collection of everybody. I want to know everybody. A class is a collection of, without telling, I am not leaving you. A class is a collection of, because if I leave you now, people will go wrong direction. A class is a collection of, what is this? Data members and what? Methods. Data members and methods. No confusion at all. Why do you use class concept? To develop the programmer defined data type and real-time application. What is the purpose of programmer defined data type? To store multiple values of same type and different type. Which keyword we will use to define a class? Class keyword we will use it. To develop any meaningful application, we must start with the concept of class. Right? What is the definition of class, all of you? Yes, everybody. Collection of data members and methods. Fine. Class name is acting as what? Programmer defined data type. Classes are used for what? Developing the programmer defined data type. Which keyword we are using? Class keyword. Tell me. Whenever we define a class, what is not there? Whenever we define a class, what is not there? What is not there? What is not there? Memory space is not created. Memory space is not created, so that we cannot store the data. When the memory space is created, when we create an object. When we create an object, memory space is created. Fine. Now tell me, data members are used for what purpose? Why do you use data members here? Tell me. Here, the data members. Tell me, guys. Data members. This is how much important this concept I cannot imagine. Data members of class are used for storing the data in the form of objects. Data members of the class are used for storing the data in the form of object, because otherwise you will ask me a question. Data members are used for storing the data. Then what is the need of object? You will say. That's why in the form of object, because in the bracket, because data members are reflecting data members of class. Data members of a class are available as it is as a part of object. Yes. Okay, done. Next I am going to talk about methods of class. I am writing methods of class. Methods of class are used for performing operations. are used for performing operations. Right. So I am writing here one more thing in the bracket. If we write a function, inside of a class, then those functions are called hmm, are called methods. Those functions are called methods. Those functions are called methods. Yes, finished. Methods of class are used for performing operations. If we write function inside a class, then those functions are called methods. Dear students, how much important these things I cannot imagine. Now, if you permit me, I will go for the next. I will go for the syntax for defining the class. I will go for the syntax for defining the class. Right, ma? Now I'm going for syntax of a class. Shall I move forward? Shall I move forward? Yes. Fine, ma. Now I'm going for syntax for defining a class. This is one of the most challenging idea to understand the class. Syntax for defining a class in Python. Yes. See how easy it is. At the same time, it is also very difficult. First, let me give you some small blind rule for everybody. Which keyword is used for defining a class? Actually, today's class is the most critical class it is. If you keep your concentration, everybody, you can follow like anything. Which keyword, ma? Yes, class. What is the definition of class? Okay, very good. Good response. Class. What will be there? What is coming? Class name. Angular, that is nothing but what? Indentation symbol. Indentation symbol. Right. For my satisfaction, I am asking, because if I suddenly right now, I will get tension first of all. I will get inconvenient first. What is the definition of class? A class is a collection of data members and methods. Dear students, now I want to tell you, in a class of Python, we are having 2 types of data members, 3 types of methods are there. In a class of Python, we are having 2 types of data members, 3 types of methods we are going to take. 2 types of data members and 3 types of methods are there for us. Fine. If you don't mind, you come to my point once. Just for a minute, I want to give some small clarity. Later, I will discuss one by one very, very perfectly. So, see our previous concept. Here, dear students, please look at my number, name, marks. Here, I will take, instead of college name, I will take it as a CRS, course. I will take it as a CRS, course I am taking. Just I want to give the clarity. CRS, course for all of you. Dear students, take this student. I will take the next paintbrush I will take. I will create an object, student object. What is my object? How do you create an object? First of all, you see, I will write in the right side. S1 is equal to student of. What will happen? If you don't mind, memory space is created for what? Object is created. Memory space is created. What is that object created? See, object created. What is that object name? S1. S1 object is created. Whenever an S1 object is created, memory space is coming for what? Number. Memory space is coming for number. Memory space is coming for name. Memory space is coming for marks. Memory space is coming for college. Yes. Here, memory space is coming for number. Memory space is coming for name. Memory space is coming for marks. Memory space is coming for course also. Be careful. For a minute, you carefully understand. And later, you need to tell me some small limitation also. Your number is called 10. Your name is called what? Subhashish. Now I am writing Subhashish. Next, marks is called something like what 56.55. and the course is called what? Python. So carefully observe, ma. Carefully observe. Whenever I ask, you need to respond like anything. Okay. One more student also came. One more student came means what? I will create one more object. S2 is equal to student of object is created. And don't feel it is a new for you. Already you are understanding L is equal to list of. Do you remember that? L is equal to list of. S is equal to set of. Do you remember this or not? Easy. Easy for us. Yes, sir. Now come on, sir. Now I will create one more object is created. When one more object is created, what will happen? Memory space is created. For S2 also. For S2 also memory space is created. How the memory space is created? S2. Memory space is created for number. Memory space is created for number. Memory space is created for name. Memory space is created for marks. And then memory space is created for course. What is it now? STNO. Next is called name. Next is called what? Marks. Next is called what? CRS. So number is called what, ma? Please look at that. Number is called 11. Next name is called what? Karan. Next name is called Karan. Next name marks is called something like what 57.77, and the course is called what? Python. Imagine now, Python. Like that, there are so many students are here. 204 students are there. 204 student object I am creating. 204 student object I am creating. Just imagine. Like that I have so many number of students. So here I am having so many number of objects are there. Yes, 204 or 200 you take it. 204, whatever it is equal to student of object is created. So, yes, ma, yes. So, because everybody should understand, ma. So, if I go in my own style, for me it is taking some time, but for you it is good understanding for you. Yes. So, coming to the point of it, see, number, next is called name, next is called what, marks, next is called marks, and next is called course. Okay. CRS. Okay. Number I will give it. So see that 204 for example, RAM. So RAM. And the marks is called something like 58.88, and then CRS is called Python. Now, tell me, what is your opinion? S1, S2, S3, so on, S4. Data members are available here. What is your opinion? Carefully understand and then tell me, what is your opinion? Understand carefully. I am waiting for your answer. Yes. Excellent. Rajkamal. Excellent. CRS is common for all of them. Observe. CRS is common for all of them. So all of them are going to contain what? Same value. Same value is available in our data object. If you take it, all of them are containing the same value. Now listen, first you need to tell what I am saying. It is a common. We are in the object-oriented programming. So number need to create the separate memory space because everybody having the different numbers. Name, you see, name will have different person names. Marks also will have different person name, person marks, and the course is going to be common for all of them in our case. For all the students, it is taking the same. Once again, I am asking the question. When you take the account creation, account number is what? Account number, ACNO, separate memory space is required. Why? Account number is changing from one person to another person. Next, name of the customer is changing from one person to another person. Balance is changing from one person to another person, specific. Now, IFC code and then branch name for that people, for that customer is same or not? Yes or no? Yes. Now tell me, ma, would you like to create the memory space for this course each and every time or one time? Would you like to create the memory space each and every time or only one time? One time only I want to create the memory space, sir. That's why don't allocate the memory space for CRS data member each and every time. If at all you allocate the memory space for CRS each and every time, unnecessarily you are wasting the lot of memory space. Unnecessarily you are wasting the lot of memory space. How many times I have to allocate the memory space? It is an intelligence of the programmer to apply. Tell me, CRS memory space to be created how many times? CRS memory space to be created only one time. CRS memory space to be created only one time. There I will write Python here. There I will write Python here. This Python will be common. This Python will be common. This Python will be common. One time only memory space is created, and this is shareable to all of them. Now tell me, a CRS memory space created one time or more than one time? CRS memory space created one time or more than one time? One time only. Such a type of data members are called class level data members. Please look at class level data members. Class level data members. Class level data members. Now you see STNO, and then name, and then marks are creating the memory space every time. STNO, see this STNO, and the name memory space, and the name memory space, and the marks memory space created each and every time, creating the memory space each and every time. Such a type of data members are called, instance data members we can call. Instance data members we can call. Dear students, am I giving clarity for all of you? Am I giving the clarity for all of you? Yes, everybody must talk to me. Everybody must talk to me. If otherwise you will feel difficulty in my class. So these are all called beginning class. We are in the second class of our OOPS. How many types of data members are there in class? How many types of data members are there in class? Two types of data members are there. Number one. What is that? Class level data member. Number two is called what? Instance data member. Now I am asking question. Now I am taking. Yeah, take screenshot. No, whenever I am explaining, you take screenshot. No problem, because you need not to ask me. Right? Take. Yes. Instance data members and static instance data member and class level data members. Come on, tell me. Next I am going for further. Yes, ma Konda Spurti. Now, please listen. Understand my class, ma, please. What is the speciality of class over normal functions? First of all, is there any meaning in that? First of all, please understand, ma. Is there or doubt you see? Because this is little inconvenient for me. Sir, what is the speciality of class over normal functions? What is your answer? Can anybody answer this question? Normal functions, if I write the program, it is known as what? Normal functions, we write the program, it is known as what? Procedure-oriented programming. If I write the program with classes, it is comes under what? Same program we can write even with classes and objects also. Oops. If I write the functions inside of the class, they are known as what? If I write the functions inside of the class is known as what? Methods. Okay. So actually there is no meaning in that. So sorry for that. I said that I took it and I explained what is the meaning of this. Just that's it. Right. Please let me continue. That. Yes. Come on. Next I want to take it. Inside I will write one more small example here. If I take the banking application, account number. Now I am asking account number, customer name, and then balance, and then B name, and then B name I am asking. Right. Fine. Coming to the point of it, ACNO, and then C name, and balance, and then B name. Konda Spurti, that I already explained in the class, ma. That is already explained in my class. From the beginning of Python, we explained it. Okay. So you are too much late for that. Coming to the point of it, that is already you are too much late for that. From the beginning onwards, I explained that part only. Right. we came to the object-oriented program. Right? You see, that is already done in the class. See, everything is an object. In our Python programming, OOPS importance explained. See, you are asking the same thing. Procedure-oriented, object-oriented, benefits of object-oriented, features of object-oriented. Everything is explained, Ma. Very much need to follow, need to attend the classes. Tell me, all of you, ACNO is called what? Come on. Very good. Instance data member. Instance data member. Customer name is called what? Customer name is called once again. Speed up. Instance data member. Instance data member. Balance is called what? Instance data member. B name is what? B name is what? Class level data member. Class level data member. Tell me, class level data members require how much memory space? Class level data members require how much memory space? One time. Instance data members require how much memory space? Multiple times. Multiple times. Yes. So how many data members are there in a class? How many data members are there in a class? Two types. First one. Class level instance data members. Next is called class level data members. For my satisfaction, let us go to the syntax. Class name, dear student. I write a biggest syntax because I don't want to write any syntax what the people are giving. I want to give a full-fledged syntax what Rostam has given. Class name. I am writing here. Within the class, immediately after the class, I will take whenever I feel that I need class level data member. Immediately after the class, I will write class level data members. Class level data members. I will explain how many ways are there to take the class level data members. Inside the class, I am writing class level data members. Pakka, finished. How many types of data members are there? Two types of data members are there. For your understanding purpose, I am writing instance data members and class level data members. For your better understanding, I am writing class level data members. I wrote it like this. Class level data members. Very good. Okay, sir, where do you write instance data members, sir? Please give me some time in the same class only. Tell you that. Nothing to worry. Okay, right. After that, let me concentrate on the methods. How many types of methods are there in Python? You know, three types of methods are there. Three types of methods are there. Please let me tell you now. Suppose you see, we created an object. Which object I will take? Let us take one example again. What is that example? Take one more example. What is that? STNO. Next M1. Name also I will take it. Name I am taking. See, M1 marks is first subject, second subject, M3. Then I want to calculate the total. Calculate the total. Okay. Start. STNO is what type of data member? Yes, ma, please. Instance data member. Name is called what? Instance data member. M1, M2, M3 total is what type of data members? Instance data members. Okay, perfect. Now, so all your people, 206 people are there. 206 people has written the examinations. 206 people will contain the number. 206 people contain the name. 206 people written the M1 marks will be allotted for you. M2 marks allotted. M3 marks will be allotted. Total need to calculate or not? Total need to calculate. You apply your intelligence and tell me. Don't tell immediately. The total for 206 students to calculate each and every time, one time. Please be careful. need to calculate the total of all these students one by one each and every time. Mr. Raj Singh, you see, data members of the class. I told already in the class. What I told you? Every data member of the class. I told you already in the class. What is that? Data members are used for method. Data members of the class are used for storing the data inside the objects, because the data members are available as it is as a part of the object. I already told you. What is the purpose of data members? I already said it. If you follow these notes, no doubts will come. If you don't understand this type of thing, you will get the doubt. Mr. Raj Singh, your doubt is clarified. Right. Come on. Now tell me our point you come. I am asking you the number M1, M2, M3, M1, M2, M3. We are having these marks for every student. Different marks has secured by different students. Tell me, we need to calculate the total marks each and every time, one time. Don't tell quickly. Each and every time. Very good. Raj Kamal, this is very good. You need to calculate the marks of Rajita. You need to calculate the marks of Kartik, Kumar, Gautam Kumar. So, Venkatesh, I need to calculate the marks of every person. Whenever I enter, calculate. Whenever I enter, calculate. Like that, I need to enter the marks. Every student marks will be entered by the DTP operators in the university. Tell me, calculating the total marks is each and every time or one time? Each and every time. So, calculation of marks. Once again, I am asking, calculation of marks. Calculation of marks to be done each and every time. To be done each and every time. Every time we need to do it. Every time we need to do it. Such a type of each and every time operations done by instance methods. Instance methods. Instance methods. Come on. Arindam, please take care, ma. Instance methods. Where this data is present? This data is present in the object. On the object data, to perform operations, we use instance methods. Instance methods are used for performing the operations on the object level data. Mr. Raj Singh, are you following, ma? Instance methods are those performing the operations on your marks. M1, M2, M3 marks are there. So, those total marks also I got it. So, tell me quickly, instance methods are meant for performing what type of operations? Methods are meant for performing what? Operations. Instance methods will perform what operations? One-time operation, repeated operation. Every time operation means repeated operation. This is called repeated operation. What operation? Repeated operation. Take one more example. What that example is? Suppose you are took a policy from LIC, Life Insurance Corporation of India. You took a policy. So different people has taken different premium amounts, different policies has taken. You are paying 3 months once. I'm paying, for example, yearly once. Somebody, they are paying different amounts. Now tell me, they need to calculate the maturity amount one day. Will they calculate the maturity amount for all the LIC customers once or one by one? Separately, they will calculate the maturity amount. For all of them, they will calculate. They will calculate separately. Whoever maturity amount is over, they will calculate separately. Which method they will use that time? Instance method will be used that time. Finished. Right. Now, I will move forward. Instance method, we got it. Yes. Farin Ansari. That is not the case. Java, you don't remember. Java, you are comparing with Java, that is called a mistake. Farin Ansari. If you are you belongs to my Java student? Farin, are you belongs to my Java student? No. So that is called a wrong answer, what you are thinking. If any of my Java student is there, Instance method is there even in Java also. In Java, instance method will do the same thing only. So, static method is different in Java. Static method is different in Java. And you are comparing with what? This type of things. Fine. Let us coming to the point back. Next, I am going to move forward. Of course, about instance method, I am going to explain a lot. About the instance method, I will explain a lot. Just one line answer I am telling to you. Just one line answer I am going to tell you. Sir, how instance methods will be looking like? How instance methods will be looking like? Suppose there is an S1 object. S1. How we will call instance method? S1 dot. You need to write instance method. We need to write instance method because instance methods are working on object data. Instance methods are working on object data. S2 dot instance method. S2 dot instance method. See how I am calling with respect to the object name. S2. This is called S2 object. This is called S2. This is called what object? S2. I am talking about S2. This is I am talking about S2. Okay. S2 dot instance method, S1 dot instance method like that. Now, if you allow me to further, how instance method is looking like? The instance method will be defined in a class as like this. Because on this, there is a lot of discussion about. Even tomorrow also about the data members, differences between the class level data members and instance data members. See now, def function name I am saying. See, def name of the method. What is this method? Instance method. Instance method name I am writing. Directly I am writing. Actually, I need to write method name. But I am writing instance method name. Instance method name is nothing but one variable name. No problem. Now, sir, how to recognize? We have three methods are there, you said. How to recognize which method is instance, which method is class level method, which method is static method? One small blind rule you remember up to tomorrow. This is taking the first parameter called self. We are writing self. Later some parameters also will be coming. Right now, don't worry about the parameters. Now I am writing some block of statements. We will write it. Block of statements. Because performing operations. Okay. Whichever method is taking the first parameter is called self. Such a type of methods are called which methods? Only for recognition purpose. Up to tomorrow you remember. Because you will remember lot of phone numbers, lot of friends numbers. Can't you remember about this? Come on. Which parameter it is? Self. So method name taking self as a first parameter. This is a simple indication for us to recognize the method is called instance method. Yes. Next I am going to introduce one more example. Suppose there are there are some 30,000 people has written, some 3 lakhs people has written the examination. 3 lakhs people has written the examination in one university. So because some paper is tough, because some paper is very tough, lot of failures are there. Lot of failures are there. So they secured not pass marks also. There are some failures are there. Now university has decided when more number of failures are there, university name is going out and they decided to give to 5% bonus marks. 5% bonus they want to add to all failures. 5% bonus they want to add to all failures. Tell me, 5% bonus adding. 5% bonus adding to all failures is an operation. Which type of operation? Is it a one by one operation or it is a common operation? Is it one operation or common operation? It is a common operation, sir. Because giving 5% bonus marks is called a common operation. To be done one time or more than one time? To be done one time or more than one time? One time only. One time only, which is known as what? This type of operations will be done. This type of operations will be done by using class level methods. By using class level methods. So I am going to write this type of operations will be done by class level methods. Tell me, how many types of methods are there in a class? Three types of methods are there in a class. All of them I will show practically in the class. These are called what? Class level methods. Class level methods we can call. 5% bonus for all the students. 5% bonus marks for all the failures. It is a single operation. So, instance methods will do object level operations. This is called object level operations. Object level operations. One by one we will do it. And class level methods will do what? Class level operations. Overall operations. Class level operations. Class level operations. Common for all objects. Common for all objects. Common for all objects. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. I hope that one line answer. Please remember only one line answer. In other ways, I will explain to you nicely. So is it okay? Is it understandable? Little bit? Little bit. I am not expecting anything more at this level. Yes. Fine. Tell me, one more example I will give you. I told you LIC operation I told you. LIC operation I told you. Calculating the maturity amount for every LIC customer. Calculating the LIC customer for LIC customer. Come on. Instance method. Calculating the maturity amount for instance method. Okay. Perfect. Next I want to go for LIC got some extra profits they got it. Extra profits, and that profit they want to distribute to the customer to attract the customers. So they decided for the financial year 2021, they decided to give some 10% bonus for all customers. 10% bonus for all customers. For the LIC total customer, LIC is a class. For the LIC all objects, they want to give 10% bonus. Which level method, ma? Class level methods. Very, very, very easy for you. Class level methods are doing the class level operations, common operations for all objects. Instance methods will do the operations on, simple ma. Instance methods will do the operations on instance data members. Instance data members. I can give you one perfect idea. Instance data members. Instance data members. It is giving. Performing the operations on instance data members. Static, that is called class level data members, will perform the operations on class level data members because it is a common operation we are doing. Common operation we are doing it. So class level methods are doing the operations on class level methods are doing the operations on class level data members. So I am writing here performing the operations on class level data members. Class level data members. I am writing class level data members. Of course, first 2 days it is little difficult for you. But when I start writing the coding, it is dead easy for you. Nothing to worry about it. Right. Because it is not that much easy to understand as like other languages. But you can understand like anything once if I start writing the program. Tell me, instance methods are used for performing which operation? Which operation? Yeah, come on, first everybody. Yes, ma. Yes, Ashish Kumar, excellent, good. Instance methods are used for performing what operation? Repeated operation. Repeated operation on every object of your class, one by one. Class level operations are used for performing what? One time operation on all objects. That is nothing but performing the operations on the class level data members. Finished. Finished. Now, last and final, one thing is available. Common operations. Let me go to it. If I go to LIC office, for calculation purpose, what they will use? For calculation purpose, what they will use? Just I'm asking one common question. For calculation purpose, what they will use? For calculation purpose, what they will use? Calculator. Calculator is also one device or not? Calculator is also called one device. Okay, 1 minute. Don't tell what method it is. I'm asking the thing. You just connect to me because I want to tell you the subject from your side only. I don't want to tell from my side. Okay, you are going to one shopping mall. You are going to one kirana shop, for example. You take one kirana shop. You purchased some items. So you will do the billing. How you will do the billing? What device you will use? Calculator you will use. Calculator. Calculator. Next, you go for next one more thing. One more thing is there. Next, another one. Mr. Raj Singh, close your video. Mr. Raj Singh, I am telling to you only, ma. Close your video. Mr. Raj Singh, I am getting disturbance, ma. Your video is playing. No, ma. It's giving some disturbance to my it's disturbing here. It is coming on my screen. Right. So if anybody switch off your video, I will remove from the meeting. And final warning I am giving. If I find that anybody switch off your video, I'll just virtually remove from the meeting. Okay, be careful because it's playing in middle of my screen and it is not able to type also properly. Okay, right. Fine. So let us move forward. Switch off your videos, all of you. If anybody start, compulsory I will remove. And you cannot, I will lock the meeting for that candidate. Once if I lock, they cannot enter into that particular session, into that place. Right. Done. Coming now. Which one I am going for? Calculate. Because they will divert the subject because of this type of small disturbances in the class. Right. So let us move forward. Let us move forward to the class. Calculator we are using in all the moments of it. I am using calculator. Even in my class, if I want to do some calculation, I will use calculator. In my system also, there is a calculator application is there. So is the calculator application is designed for certain purpose or for all purposes to calculate? Is it designed for one person of one kirana shop? Is it designed for LIC? Is it designed for banking? Is it designed for software engineer? No, it is for all purposes. It is called universal operations. Utility operation purpose they design. Utility operations. Utility operations purpose. Utility. I am writing the word called utility. This is a perfect word. Utility operations. Like a e-seva centers. E-seva centers. Utility operations also will be done with methods only. Done with methods only. Methods will be written in dash. Methods will be written inside of dash. Methods will be written inside of dash. Excellent. Class. We will write inside of the class. To perform the utility operations, we will use certain methods inside the class. Such a type of methods are called static methods we can call. Which methods they are called? Static methods. Static methods they are called. To perform utility operations in my Java, in my Python program, we will use static methods. Tell me, how many types of operations I am doing? How many types of operations I am doing? Object level operations, class level operations, utility operations, universal operations, general operations. Utility operations. How many types of methods are there? How many types of operations are there, ma? Three types of operations are there. Three types of operations are there. Number one, instance methods. Next is called class level methods. Next is called static methods. Right. How many types of data members are there? How many types of data members are there? Come on, quickly. Two types of data members are there. Number one is called what? Number one is called what? Instance data members. Number two is called what? Class level data members. Class level data members. Yes. Next, instance data members memory space created how many times? Instance data members memory space created how many times? Many times. Super. Durga Prasad, instance data members memory space created how many times? Many times. Multiple times. Super. Static data members memory space created how many times? One time. So finally, objects will store the data. On the objects, we will do the operations. What is that? Repeated operation, class level operation, and utility operation. That's why three types of methods are there. Now, last and final, I am asking you, how do you recognize the method is instance or not? How do you recognize the method is instance? First of all, you tell me. How do you recognize a method is instance? How can you recognize? All of you, by taking one small variable called self. That is one self. I want to use the word called self. About the self, I will talk about it. About the self, I will explain like anything. About the self, I will explain like anything. Come on to the point. Self. You just remember it. It is known as which method? Which method, ma? Instance method. Next, I am going for one more. Now I am going to define class level method, ma. Class level method. Yes, ma. Om Prakash Singh. X. Okay, ma. Okay. So self. So any method is taking self as a first parameter. We call it as a instance method. More about the self you will come across in today's class or in tomorrow's class. No problem. Second method I am talking about. Now, static method is class level method is there. Def method name. I am talking about the method name. See carefully. Method name, which is taking first parameter CLS and dot. CLS is nothing but class. You just remember a blind rule that class. And moreover, anything is taking one word is coming called a decorator. I'm just taking some small concept called decorator. What is the decorator? It is called one type of predefined already available concept in our Python language. Which I will tell you about the decorator also. Nothing to worry. Just one small example I want to tell you regarding the decorator. General knowledge concept I will tell you. I will tell you the general knowledge, and I will tell you the programmatically also. I will tell you. Nothing to worry. Suppose there is one person. So morning up to morning, he tired a lot. And he want to go to one function. Evening time, he want to go to a function. He tired already. He want to go to a function in the evening time. So what he will do? Immediately what he will do, ma? Where he will go? Come on, quickly, I want to know the answer. Where he will go? Yes, please. He is the person. He is he worked for a morning to evening and he want to go to some function. Karan, what are you saying, ma? You need to refresh. Morning, you need to refresh. You need to fresh up. So somebody is saying that is a perfect word. Get ready is nothing but what? Get ready. He cannot become ready. You don't have the energy to become ready. And he will go to at the rate beauty parlor. beauty parallel. Beauty parallel. So at the rate beauty parallel is called what? A decorator. This is called a decorator. It is a decorator. So their people are ready. Their people are ready. This is known as what? Decorator. Decorator. And what is this is called? This is called a function. For them, this is called a function. What is this function? This function is giving some output. This is called one function. This function will give some output. For that output, they will add some additional functionality. They will add some additional functionality. That additional functionality will give you some extra result. Some extra result. Some extra. Regarding the self, I explained, I said. Mr. Avinash, regarding the self, I said I will explain. Okay, ma? I said I will explain once again. Okay? About that, I will explain a lot. Even 2 minutes back only I told you. About the self, I will explain. Everything I will explain. Just I am writing the syntax here. Regarding the syntax, detailed explanation I will give you. You just go on follow me. I said that with Saturday, you will become a king in the subject, I said, whether you remembered or not. You will become a king, just a king. You will jump in the air. You keep that confidence on me and move forward. Okay. Now coming to that. This function is submitted to this beauty parallel, and you are just sitting there and they will do some extra operation. They will do some extra operation and they will release. When they release this beauty parallel, how you will be? Are you having the same? Come on, ma. Are you having the same as tiredness? No. You will be decorated nicely or not? That decorated nicely is called some shining the face. Some glow will be coming. You are really ready to go to the function. So who is made it to becoming ready? That beauty parallel. That is nothing but I have a function, ma. I have a function. What is that? Function is called def. See, ma, get a value. See, get a value. It is my function. See, ma, please. See, technically speaking, return 3. And I am talking about the decorator, how it is useful. This get value is returning what? 3. Get value returning what? 3. What I am doing? I am giving some decorator. What is the decorator? Decorator symbol is at the rate symbol. I will write cube of cube decorator. I will define what is a cube. What is the value returning actually? What is the value actually returning? 3. What decorator is doing? Decorator is giving some additional result. What is an additional result? Cube root it is calculating. What is the result is coming? 27. So who is providing this extra result? Decorator. Our normal function is giving what value? 3. Come on. Now next somebody else has written. What is written? Square. Square is a decorator. Square, S-Q-U-A-R-E. Square is a decorator. There I am writing def. What is that? Same function I am writing. Get value. There I am saying what? Return 3. Tell me for my satisfaction. Tell me now. Beauty parallel, cube, at the rate square is called what? Result is coming what here? 9. So tell me, what is this at the rate square, at the rate cube, at the rate beauty parallel are called what? Programmer defined decorators. About the decorator, I will tell you. Very, very easy, ma. Yeah. Yes, ma. Durga Prasad, you need to write at the rate symbol is compulsory because it is a notation. It is a notation we need to write. Yeah. These are the decorators written by us. This is very, very 10 minutes job only. 10 minutes job only. I will tell in the class. So what is the decorator, ma? A decorator is one of the facility in Python which is providing some additional content. Some additional content is providing. Some additional content. See, last and final, def. Get water. get water, get water. See, get water. Okay, return water. So you are returning water. Then you want to add at the rate lemon, at the rate lemon. What is that at the rate lemon? Decorator. To that, you are adding at the rate honey, you are adding at the rate honey. What is that honey? Two decorators I applied. To the water, you are adding this becoming. What is this lemon after adding lemon? What it is becoming? What it is becoming? Which water? Which water? Lemon water. After this is adding, what is this is becoming? What is this is becoming? Honey. Honey with what? Honey plus what? Lemon water. This is called honey and then lemon water. This is called what? What actually we have normally, what is the value of it? What is the value of it? Water. To that, what is the decorator? Lemon is added. To that, honey is added. What is this honey and all those things? What is this etc. is called? Decorator. Dear students, are you getting any small knowledge about the decorator? Whatever you feel, you tell me. That's it. Whatever you feel, you tell me. That I will move forward. Yes. Yes, sir. We followed, sir. Let me move forward now. Similarly, in our programming, I want to write. It's a very easy, man. It is very easy. It's a very easy, man. Easy, dead easy. I will provide the program. Within 10 minutes, you will say, sir, decorator is nothing simple, sir. Come on. Method name. What is the decorator? You tell me. Which method name it is? Class level method. What is the decorator? You tell me. Yes. I'm not telling to you. What is the class level method? Yes, expect it. At the rate class method. At the rate what? Class method. What is this? What is the first parameter here? CLS. At the rate class method. Yes, done. Now what I will do? Block of statements. I will write some block of statements. Then I will write block of statements. What is that? I will say here I will write, here I am writing. It is called object level operations. I will write object level operations. I will write. Here I will write class level operations. Class level operations. Next, dear students, now I am writing. This is called, just remember the names. So how do you recognize it is an instance method or a class level method? Instance method will take self as a parameter and a class level method taking CLS as a parameter and it is preceded by what? A decorator called class method. Now I am writing. Now I am asking without anything I am asking. I want to define static method also. There also decorator is there. There also decorator is there. Now I am asking what is the decorator? Yes, please. Static method I am going for. What is the decorator? Excellent. Static method. Excellent. Static method. Yes. What is the function name? Def. Def. What is that now? Method name. Yes. What is that you are expecting? Neither will take self. It won't take self. It won't take CLS. Why? Because they are not belongs to a particular class. They are not belongs to an object level. They are called common. So it will not take any kind of self. It will not take any type of CLS. It will not take anything else. They will not take anything else. Now I am writing here. Block of statements performing utility operations. Utility operations are performed. Utility operations are performed. So there I am trying to write utility operations I am writing. Tell me for my satisfaction. This is a complete syntax of a class because I don't want to write something they are writing on their own. Yes, ma, Kaushal Tata. There is no decorator for instance. Actually, instance method is called a plain method by taking self as a first parameter. Rest of them we will take default parameters, keyword parameters, variable length parameters. I will explain once again all those things inside of the whoops. They will come once again in the whoops because our class is a continuous class. We'll carry all the previous points once again. Tell me for my satisfaction, all of them. when I am going to take certain topic, all previous points will be covered. That is called subject learning. Tell me if you really follow me. How many types of data members are there? Yes, ma, that only I told you. Arindam, instance data member, for few minutes you don't worry. I will show you where it is coming. Because I told Saturday you will be the king in the class. I said Saturday. Still I have half an hour time. Still I have tomorrow. Still I have Saturday up to last class. Still I have Saturday ending up to 6 o'clock. I have the time. Saturday 5:45. I will ask you, are you king in the classes and objects? I'll ask. You'll say, sir, really king, sir. We will do everything. You will say. If you don't tell that word, you tell me. I will take care about that. Intentionally, if you say no servings, I am not responsible. If you read my notes and if you thoroughly practice, you will do like anything. Yes, for my satisfaction. Tell me, ma. Tell me, ma. How many types of data members are there? Two types. Two types of data members are there. How many types of methods are there, ma? Three types. Three types. Can you type the data member names? Can you type the data member names? Can you read the data member names? Instance and class level. Very good. Instance data members are used for storing what? Instance data members are used for storing what values? Instance data members are used for storing what values? Specific values. Repeated data, Kadma. Specific values. Are you saying method or data members? Instance data members, I am asking the question. Instance data members are used for storing what values? Specific values. Particular values you will store. Particular values you will store. Class level data members are used for storing what values? Yes. Common values you will store. Very good. Very good. Super. Now, how many types of methods are there? How many types of methods are there? Three types of methods are there. What is the first one? Instance methods. How do you recognize it is an instance method? How do you recognize it is an instance method? By taking self as a first parameter. By taking self as a first parameter. Yes. By taking self as a first parameter. Some people started leaving. 5:30 means they will go on slowly leaving. So it is their will and wish. And those people will not becoming anything come up. They will not come up. I am directly telling to you, be there until I finish my class. Then only we will come up in the class. So unable to sit for a long time means it's the problem. Right? Come on to the point back. Come on to the point back. Next I am going to introduce what is the next method, ma? Class level method. What is the first parameter? What is the first parameter? CLS. What is the decorator? What is the decorator? At the rate class method. At the rate class method. Yes. One next. Static methods are used for what? Static methods are used for performing what? Used for performing what? Utility operations. Utility operations. What is the decorator for that? Decorator. Decorator. Yes. At the rate static method. Is it taking any self or CLS? Is it taking self or CLS? Is it taking any self or CLS? No, sir. Ultimately, that is done. So we understand the importance of classes. We understand importance of class. We understand the syntax of class. Coming to the point of it, I'm going to introduce importance of class. Dear student, now I'll go for a first program in the class. How to add the instance data members? Sir, there is no word called instance data member, but you said instance data members. How, sir? Now I'm going to introduce the first program in the class. Please be careful. And if anybody is leaving the class or taking a tea, I will take tea, sir, I will come back. It is up to you. We can't say anything for it. Because it is not a physical class, na? Online class. It is your own responsibility to become a strong student in the class. Right. Okay. Right. Oh, yes. That's why. Let me go to the Python program. Please look at that. I will take others here, Python here. Now, first time we are going to talk about it. So I'm going to say something like this. What is that? stud1.py. stud1 example1.py. Please be careful. I will say very coolly, very slowly. Just follow me. Class. Every Python program from now onward starts with what? Every Python program starts with what? Class. What is the purpose of class? What is the purpose of class? To develop programmer defined data type. Up to that you remember. To develop programmer defined data type. Am I correct? Am I correct? Yes, sir. Now I am taking class called student. Class called student. That's it. Look at. Now stop. Now stop. Class student. I will say pass. Nothing I am writing inside. I am not writing anything inside. I am not writing any static data member. I am not writing any method, so nothing. Just see how coolly I am going for. Class is over. Here, student is called what? Tell me for my satisfaction. Here, student is called what? Here, student is called what? Class name. Class name. Okay? Good. Class name is called what? Class name is nothing but which data type? Our class name is called which data type? Excellent. Programmer defined data type. Programmer defined data type. It is a programmer defined data type. That's it. Nothing difficult, ma. Here student name is called programmer defined data type. Nothing is difficult. Okay, na? Is everybody is accepting? Shall I move forward? Yes, sir. Now, Seema, one of the most memorable point I am introducing. If anybody leaving, and if this will be continued in tomorrow, immediately at 4:10, this will be continued. Wherever I stop, that will be continued tomorrow. If you don't understand, I am not responsible. Okay. Now, main program I am writing. Main program. Once a data type is there, I can create an object. Na? Don't leave it. Since, see, 90% of the people will not leave. 10% of the people will be there. Always, everywhere else they are there. Everywhere else they are there. Even in my class also, even in James Gosling class also, even in Rosam class also, everywhere else they are there. We don't want to bother about it. Come on, main program. What is that? I will create. I will create. See, I will just go to Python environment for a minute. Here what is there? Here what is there? You see, L is equal to list of. Print L. Print L. What is the value of L? What is the value of L? What is the value of L? Empty, sir. Empty. Similarly, come on, our objects also. Create an object. SO is equal to, see how beautiful it is. SO is equal to student, sir. What is SO? What is the SO? Diagrammatically, I will tell you. Diagrammatically, do you know what is happening? Most wonderful point I am writing here. SO is equal to student of. See, student of. Diagrammatically, this is like this. It is like this. SO is created pointing to this. ID will be there for this. ID will be there. X, 1, 2, 3. ID will be there. Do you have anything inside of this object? Do you have anything inside of this object? Nothing is there, sir. We are going to place, sir. We are going to place. Sir, how can you prove that it is not there, sir? How can you prove that it is not there, sir? Very, very simple. Today, please remember it. Please remember it. Print. ID of SO is equal to ID of SO is equal to comma ID of SO. ID of SO. Just I am writing. I am writing. Save it. Save it. Now I'm going to save this code. Now I'm going to save this code. In our place, whoops place, in our whoops place classes, I'm going to save my program. I'm going to save my program. What is my program name? I'll say stud ex1.py, ex1.py. Yeah, please be careful. Don't go out of it. Problem for you if you go out of it. CD. Now I'm taking KVR, now Python and 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Then under that whoops, under that classes concept is there. Classes concept. Under that class concept, huh? Yeah. What is there? Class. Sorry. CD. Yes. Classes. Now see py, our file name. What is that? studex1.py. ID will be printed. See that ID, student of ID, that is the ID is printed. This is just like this. ID is created. Do you have anything inside? Nothing is there, sir. How do you prove that, sir? Now see. To see that the content of a print off, you cannot write just like SO, like our other objects. You have to write at this level. Why we cannot write like that also I will tell you. Suppose if I write like that, you cannot get anything of it. You cannot get anything like this. Just for a minute you see, you got some address, memory address you got it. Why we cannot get like that? I will explain to you the reason also. Nothing to worry. You have to print in the program as like this. See, I will write SO object dot underscore dict you need to write. Dict. One open secret also I will tell you. Underscore dict. SO dot object name dot underscore dict underscore you will write it. That time it is going to print as like this. Om Prakash, please follow me, ma. You blindly follow, okay? If you don't mind. Right. Come on to the point. Execute. See the answer. What is coming? What is an answer, ma? Om Prakash, just to follow me. What is an answer? What is an answer, ma? Empty. Now I am writing here content of. Now I am writing content of SO is equal to comma like this. Content of SO is equal to nothing is there. Shall we add the content? Only 5 minutes I will take. Only 5 minutes. Shall we add the content, ma? Will you permit me? Shall I add the content? Yes, sir. Now, see, sir, this is called SO1. This is called SO1. SO1, this is called SO1. SO1. I changed my object name. So, empty. Okay. Now, let us go, sir. Now, coming to this point, diagrammatically, to this object, I want to add STNO. This is called S1. I am just taking my S1. I will take it. One I am adding. SO1. This is called SO1. Or if you feel little difficult, I will write again in the next line. What I am writing? SO1 is equal to student of. Yes. So, object is created. To this object, I want to add one data member. That data member you only choose is equal to 10. You only to choose that name is equal to KVR. I want to add. Marks is equal to you only choose some 66.66. Come on. In SO, you add a number, you add a name, you add marks. Tell me, ma, how do you add it? Now I am waiting for you. Yes, ma, Durga Prasad. Thank you. Come on. How do you add? To SO1. How do you add, ma? SO1 dot STNO is equal to 10. See, how I am adding the data to the data members. SO1 dot STNO. Next, SO1 dot name. SO1 dot name KVR. Next, SO1 dot what? Marks 66.66. See, dear students, adding the data to the object. This data is added to the object. If you carefully understand, any data is available to the object. They are known as which data members? No? Arindam. Any data members are available to the object. They are known as which data members? No? Yes. So much of time. Excellent. Rajkumar. Rajkamal. Good. They are called instance data member. How I am adding instance data member with respect to object name? There are many ways are there. There are many ways are there to add the data members to an object. Come on. STNO, name, marks are called instance data member. How I am adding, how I am accessing them with respect to object name? Please go to that. Add it, add the data, add instance data members, add instance data members to an object, so1. Come on, so1 dot, you take your own stno, you take your own stno is equal to 100. so1 dot name, you take your name, student name is equal to some name, I took it. so1 dot marks, so1 dot marks is equal to some name, you take it, 5.5. You take like that. Now I will display the data, display the data. How do you display the data? Please look at that man. I will print. See the beautiful knowledge of it. See the beautiful knowledge. It will print as what you know. It will print as what you know. STNO is equal colon 100, comma, S name is equal to KVR. S name is equal to KVR, comma, marks is equal to 5.55. If we carefully understand, see, how is our data is printed? How is our data is printed? The data is printed in the form of a dictionary. All the objects data internally represented in the form of dictionary. Dear students, are you getting me? Are you getting me? Tell me, what is STNO and S name marks? STNO name and marks are called what? Keys, data members. 100 KVR, 55.55 are called what? Values. Shall I show you this? Shall I show you this? Execute. Execute. Now, come on, ma. Execute. See the answer. Beautiful answer. ID will be like this. Now, content before adding, after adding, STNO is equal to, name is equal to, marks is equal to. Number is equal to, name is equal to, marks is equal to. Am I clear or not clear? Am I clear or not clear, amma? Clear, sir. Arindam, are you understanding, ma? Is everybody is understanding? Because some of the people are very eagerly waiting how to add the instance data members. Is everybody got it? Yes. One more I am asking, ma. One more I will ask. This is called object created. This is which object created? SO1 is created. One more student is coming. Please, SO2. SO2 is equal to what? SO2. Quickly I will write it. Student of class. Already there is a class. Data type is already designed. Student. Now tell me what I will do. Directly I will add the content. ID. I will print that ID and everything for your understanding purpose. Anyhow, I will continue tomorrow class. Nothing to worry. I will elaborate. I will give you the clarity. I will refresh it. Then I will do it. SO2. Content of SO2. SO2 dot dict. Please remember this word, dict. Next, I will add it. How do I add? Add the data. Add the instance data members to that. I will take lengths. And I will show you some miracles. First, you learn driving. After that, I will tell you the driving shortcuts, how to do it and all those things. So, coming to the point of it, Yasma, Raj Singh, I will add the methods. Tomorrow, I will add the methods. Today, I am just defining the class. Tomorrow, I will add the methods. Okay, na? Okay? Right. So, coming to the point. Tomorrow, I will go for it. SO2. SO2 is equal to SO2. What is the marks? What is the marks here? 101. 101. I am taking here Om Prakash. I am taking Om Prakash, and then marks is called something like what? 65 point. SO2 this is. SO2. SO2. Yes. Come on. Yesterday's exam, if I would have been teaching whoops, you will do wonders. After whoops, you write that exam, it is a left hand, left finger for you. Any whoops questions are coming, it's just left hand, left finger. After this Python subject is over, write any Python test, just left hand, left finger. Just you will just say, phew, like that. Just you will just throw it out. That much easy for you. Let us print the data. Let us print the data. Print it. Let us print the data like this. Print the data. Come on. Idea of it, and then data is printed. Now see, carefully you see. Now carefully you see. Yes, ma'am. Shivam Sharma. Thank you. So number is this, marks is this. Number is this, marks is this. Now, dear students, tell me for my satisfaction. Last 1.111 point only I am telling. Number, name, marks. Now, dear student, instead of printing like that also, I can print like this also. Not an issue at all. How do you print? Print of, see, print of \t, \t, like this. Dot format of so2.stno, comma, so2.sna, comma, so2.marks. so2.marks. So many ways I am going to show you, ma. This is the proper format we are printing. Here also I will print like that only. What are you printing? so1 dot, so2 dot, so1 dot, so1 dot. What is printed? What is printed? You tell me. The data will be printed in the proper format. Okay. I hope so. It is comma. Okay. So I will print there only. I will print in this place only. In this place I will print it. So SO2 is printed. Yes, ma. Please look at that. Now you execute. Now see. Here 100 KVR, this one. 101 Om Prakash, etc. Now, if I remove this address and all those things for a 1 minute, if I remove this one small minute, here we call it as an instance data member. Now I will take next example. Just for 2 minutes, I will leave you because I want to add this. Now, tell me, this is student example 2. And don't feel, ma, sorry, just hurrying. No problem. See, done. Next, address also I will remove here also. Address I will remove it. Address I will remove. Because already we understand that part. Address. Okay. Now if I execute student example 2, now I want to add one small stat class level data member also. So you will get the very good clarity. That is what I want to show you the clarity. Yes, student 2. See, I got the first data, second data, I have also got it. But what is the common for all of you? What is the common for all of you? For all these people, what is the common, ma? What is the common for all of you? Course is common. Course you want to take static data member, a class level data member, instance data member, class level data member. See, ma, class level data member. See how I am adding the class level data member. Dear student, class level data member. How I am adding the class level data member, pass I will remove. Pass I am removing. So you see where I am writing here. Where I am writing, CRS is equal to Python. CRS is equal to Python. Where I am writing? Inside the class. See the syntax once? Syntax once. Class name. Immediately after that I wrote what? Class level data member. See, I wrote CRS is equal to Python. Okay. I want to print that also. \t. I will say, CRS is common for all of them or not? All the objects it is common or not? Yes, sir. Now how do you call comma? I will call it as, here we are calling object name dot object name dot object name dot. We are calling it as student dot CRS. How I am calling? With respect to class name. With respect to what name I am calling? With respect to what name I am calling? Class name. Similarly, I will go for what? \t. I will write here once again, comma, student dot CRS. Just execute. It is a common value for all of them. It is a common value. Python here, Python here. Are you getting? Are you understanding, Amma? Class name. You tell me, how do I access instance data members? How do I access instance data? I will tell you so many techniques. Tomorrow if I see tomorrow only you will become a young youth king. You will become. Saturday will become what? Maturity king. You will become. Saturday, tomorrow itself will become a youth. Saturday you will get yes, very good, right, fine, okay, ma, okay, thank you. Even parents also enjoying it seems. Okay, very nice. So yes, I need all your parents' blessings to me to make my work to be more enjoyable and to make my students to be number one in the class. Yes. Come on. Next, I will go for how do I access instance data members with respect to what? With respect to what? Object name. Object name. With respect to what name? Object name. And how I am accessing with respect to class level data members? How I am accessing? How I am accessing? With respect to what name? Class name. Fine. Last and final, last and final. I am leaving you. Now, dear students, look at this static class level data member. You can also call SO1 dot. You can also call SO2 dot because that is the value common for all objects also, na? That value is common for all objects also, na? Yes, sir. I can call. Tell me, class level data members can be accessed with how many ways, sir? Class level data members can be accessed in how many ways, sir? Two ways, sir. One is by using what name, sir? Class name, sir. One more by using object name, sir. See, sir, output you see, sir, all of you got the same output, sir. Same output you got it, sir. I added object name only. Am I clear? Today, are you getting some clarity? Yes. So I don't take much time of yours, sir. Tomorrow I will continue. Today we understand how to add the instant one way only. There are so many ways and means I will tell you tomorrow class. Don't miss tomorrow class. Very, very, very important class. Right, ma? Thank you. Good day. I will upload this content at the end of it. 8 o'clock I will upload this content, ma. 8 o'clock I will upload this content. Don't worry. Today only 8 o'clock I will upload the content after my classes. Okay. Thank you. Good day. Be safe. Stay at home. Yes, ma. PDBC concept also I will upload. I almost uploaded. If anything is left out, I can upload it. Not a problem. Okay. Still, I need to continue with MySQL with you. Okay. That I will do it. Yes, ma. Okay. MySQL, I will do it. I will tell you MySQL concept. Still, it is pending. I will discuss with you. Okay. Fine. Thank you. Good day.